Rim Country News brought to you by Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. Same stop, different horses since 1916. And by Terlucas and Brandt, CPA PLLC, with a long history of providing quality CPA services right here in Rim Country. On this finally Friday, November 12th, for Tano TV, K-Rim Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson with your Rim Country News headlines. Well, the head of the U.S. Forest Service says the agency is allocating $54 million for forest restoration work in northern Arizona in the wake of its recent cancellation of the FOREST contract, a larger multi-year project in the region. Forest Service Chief Randy Moore announced the funding this week in Flagstaff during a meeting with two members of the state's congressional delegation and numerous other officials. The $54 million allocation for the recently started fiscal year will pay for work to protect communities and watersheds from wildfires, according to Moore. The work will include rehabilitation of forest roads and thinning and prescribed burns of 211 square miles of high-priority areas in the forest, according to officials. Citing challenges that made the project unfeasible, the Forest Service in September canceled its planned next contract for the Forest Restoration Initiative, or FOREST. The project is intended to reduce the threat of catastrophic wildfire to the Coconino, Kaibab, Apache sitgraves, and right here on the Tano National Forest. U.S. Senator Kyrsten Sinema said she was grateful that the Forest Service announced the new funding plan in a timely fashion after the contract cancellation, and that her office plans to monitor the agency's progress. Well, taking a look at other news from right here in Rim Country, work is underway to improve the Highline National Recreation Trail, also just known as the Highline Trail, on the Tano National Forest. In September of 2021, Tano officials announced plans to improve and reroute portions of the Highline Trail, along with portions of the Arizona National Scenic Trail and trails in the communities of Pine and Strawberry. And they want to relocate those to locations that they say would make them more sustainable. Now, a collaborative partnership with the Rim Country Trails Working Group identified and developed plans and prioritized trails to improve the environmental condition and user safety for trails on the Tano. The partnership consists of members from surrounding communities and specialized forest user groups, which include Gila County, Arizona Trail Association, the Pine Strawberry Fuels Reduction Incorporated, National Forest Foundation, Wild Arizona, Friends of the Tano, and Volunteers for Outdoor Arizona. And finally, in news from up on top of the rim, this week Forest Service officials were celebrating all the volunteers on the Coconino National Forest. They say that although overall volunteer hours are down from 2020 and 2019, the Red Rock Ranger District still has great numbers compared to the rest of the forest and region. They say the only forest that is ahead of the mighty Coconino is the Coronado National Forest. Well, this year's total hours logged for the Coconino National Forest are a little over 87,000, while the Coronado has nearly 98,000 hours. These photos include volunteers from projects including Friends of the Forest Trail Maintenance Crew, Historic Corps at Crescent Moon Ranch, Heritage and Archaeology volunteers, Crescent Moon Ranch House Walkway Replacement, Trail Maintenance Crews, and Graffiti Crews. Forest officials say they're also very grateful for their volunteers on the Coconino, and they say, let's continue to make the forest great, safe, and a clean place to recreate and live. Well, coming up in Rim Country weather, you can expect locally breezy northeast winds today and then warming temperatures into the weekend. We'll give you a complete look at what you can expect for the next 7 days coming up next. You're watching Rim Country News. Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. Same stop, different horses since 1916. Jake started out as an Arizona stage stop over 100 years ago, and some pretty interesting folks have been stopping by ever since. Coming up Saturday, November 20th at Jake's, two amazing solo concert performances. First, in the afternoon, it's Billy Don Burns. Not familiar with the name? Well, have you ever heard of Willie Nelson, Johnny Paycheck, Mel Tillis, Merle Haggard, and Sammy Kershaw? They have all recorded this man's songs. And it's going to be an amazing concert event. But there's more. Also on November 20th in the evening, it's Layla Tucker. Layla brings a unique blend of traditional country music reminiscent of legendary artists such as Loretta Lynn and Patsy Cline, with the vocal prowess of new country music favorite Casey Musgraves. And that shouldn't come as any surprise, as she was raised around it. Her mom just happens to be Tanya Tucker. You're not going to want to miss this special musical event in the Old West setting of Jake's Corner. On Highway 188, just east of the Beeline Highway, it's Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. Same stop, different horses since 1916.
Hi, I'm Michael Dowling with the Old County Inn and Pinewood Tavern. So we've been using Terlucas and Brandt probably for the last 4 years. They've been really awesome to work with, Amy and Marguerite. They do everything now from pretty much all of our payroll needs, pay all of our taxes. They even help us on Fridays to pick up our checks, which is great since they're local. But I pretty much use them for everything. They've been awesome to work with, and they take off all the things I don't have to worry about as far as taxes go, so I can concentrate on my business. But as for now, they're pretty much doing all of my personal taxes, all of our payroll needs, all of our business taxes, and very affordable and just awesome to work with, and they're local. So we really appreciate them, and they've been a great partner with us so far.
Well, taking a look now at your Rim Country 7-day weather forecast, quiet weather will persist with dry and warm temperatures through the next week. Now, besides the locally breezy northeast winds today, some smoke may still be hanging around in parts of northern Arizona, that due to some recent prescribed burns. Saturday, winds look to lighten up a bit. Temperatures will be on the incline into Sunday and Monday, with highs around 10 degrees above average expected. Well, you can continued fairly warm and dry conditions really are going to dominate our weather picture for at least the next 7 days. Meanwhile, highs and lows around Rim Country today, well, they should be looking something like this. Here in Payson today, you can expect sunny skies with a few light breezes and a high near 72. Tonight, it'll be clear with a low dropping down to about 44. Up on top of the rim at Clintswell, well, they're shooting for a high today near 58 degrees with their low up there tonight. Once again, forecast to drop right down to right around 33 degrees. And if we head down south into the deserts of Tonto Basin today, well, it's going to be another beautiful sunny day down there with a daytime high warming up to about 84 degrees. And after the sun sets tonight, they'll cool off to right around 48 degrees. And that's what's happening around Rim Country. For Tonto TV, K-Rim Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson. Make it a great weekend.